Yo, hi, hey, ho. It's me, Bobby Wilson. Hi, here to teach you yoga. Today we're on Centaur, which is like Satyr. Just kidding, Satyr. Don't do Centaur. That's a different playlist. But we're on Satyr today. It looks like this. I've linked it in the description below on YouTube and Patreon since we're on YouTube tonight. If we're on YouTube and you're not on my Patreon, feel free to Venmo me at Bob Knoxloo if you want to take me after class. Just saying. But today's class is going to get a little weird. I want to work with binds. I want to work up towards Bird of Paradise. But the way I'm going to get there might be a little strange. So we're just going to kind of play it. And I have also haven't listened to this playlist in like a year. So like all things can go wrong or right tonight. Buckle your seatbelts. You're in for the ride, kiddo. So of course we're going to get started in Child's Pose because that's where I always start. So make your way there. At the back of the mat, big toes touch, knees wide in the back of your mat. You will sit the hips back to the heels. Reach the arms forward, rest forehead on or towards the mat. And of course, if you're starting your music with me, we'll go ahead and start that in 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So as it's going, extend the arms forward. Maybe start to crawl the fingers a little further forward. Find more length through the arms. Sit the lips, close the eyes, start to breathe. Focusing the inhales, the exhales, allow that to pull your focus. Push everything away that doesn't suit you in this moment. In the next 60 minutes, all that you need to focus on is you, your body, and how it moves and how it feels like as it's moving. And if you'd like to take this time, set an intention for your class, do so as well. And something to motivate you, and something to push you through today. And when you're ready, the next inhale breath will shift forward, tabletop, hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From there, start to cat and cow. And of course, every inhale breath, chest rises, tailbone rises, gaze can lift. Every exhale, you press the floor, feel the belly pull in the process. And change it up, move the hips side to side, forward, back. Use this time to feel out the body. Notice where the tight spots are, where the sore spots are, what spots feel good, and what spots feel like they need a little bit more attention today. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky. And shake the legs, walk the dog. Maybe nod the head no, shake the head yes, see how the neck feels. You can stay where they are. Ragdoll, start to walk the hands back. Once you arrive, you'll bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows, allow the upper body to hang. Continue to find that movement, sway side to side, forward, back. And grow a little bit taller in the tailbone. If that was a weird cue, I thought so too. Grow taller in the tailbone, whatever that means, Release the hands down. Deeper bending knees, roll up the spine piece by piece. Head, neck, last thing that comes up. At the top, you'll take an inhale breath. Arms go up as well. And then forward fold. Exhale, take everything back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out the spine. High plank, plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. When you arrive, you lower to the belly as slow or as quick as you'd like to go. And flatten toes, press the feet down. Low cobra, inhale, lift the chest. Try not to use the hands, just use the low back. Feel it start to strengthen, feel it start to turn on. And then chin to mat, slowly release. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, breath, chest lifts. Maybe use the hands a little bit, lift a little higher, but shoulders move down away from ears as you do. And chin to mat, release. Last one. Inhale, lift the chest. Use hands as much as you'd like. Go as high as you'd like to go. Child's pose. Big toes touch, knees widen, sit all the way back to the heels. Your next inhale, breath, tabletop. Your own exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, and lift the hips to the sky. Right away from there on the inhale breath, rise high to the toes, look forward. And then exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward fold. And feet meet together or the hip width distance stance you choose. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out the spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Good. Inhale, rise, flat back, reach your arms all the way overhead. And then forward fold, bend the knees, take it back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Vinyasa, plant the hands, step or hop. High to low plank your exhale breath. Your own inhale will take you upward facing dog, chest goes high, toes go flat. Your own exhale to down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips overhead. And of course, that's your vinyasa. Feel free to skip, modify anything that you need to do. You always come back down dog. Inhale, take the right leg up to sky. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside the right hand. And from there, stay steady or move around, shift forward, back side to side. All the movement here, and feel out the hips, feel out the shoulders, feel out the hands, the toes, really everything here. See how it feels. And stay or twist, lift the right arm up to the sky. And gaze can follow, it doesn't have to. Good, drop the hand inside the leg. Reach chest forward, your inhale breath. And then hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. And feel the right hip move back as you do as much length in the right side that you can find. Good, active squat, left foot steps forward. Bend the knees, lift the chest, arms when you're ready. Hands heart to stand, exhale. And take arms up, inhale, breath. Bend the knees, hands reach forward. And plant hands, step your left foot, right foot back, high plank. And stay there or full push-up as low as you can go. From there, you'll drop the knees. Shift back the forearms. And slide forward to your upward facing dog, the inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck toes, lift the hips overhead. Right away, you'll take that left leg up, inhale, breath. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside the left hand. Good, stay steady, move around, all the things. Good, out of the twist, lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze can follow, it doesn't have to. Drop inside the leg. And chest forward, inhale, breath. And then hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. Left hip moves back, counter that pull back. Active squat, right foot steps. You'll bend the knees, lift the chest, arms when you're ready. Hands heart center, we stand. Good, arms go up, inhale, breath. Bend the knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step the right foot, left foot back, high plank. And stay there or a full push-up as low as you can. And then drop the knees. And shift back the forearms. And slide forward, your upward facing dog. Inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And finding our way straight to active squat on the inhale breath, high in the toes, look forward. And then bend the knees, hop the feet outside hands. You'll bend the knees, lift right away. Hands are centered to stand. Good, arms go up, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step or hop vinyasa, your choice. Step it back, high to low plank, or any other route. Into downward facing dog. Round one. Good. From the down dog, bring the feet to touch at the back of the mat. And then walk the hands back to the feet as forward fold. You'll stand in the back, feet touching if you can. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out the spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Good, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit it low. And feel the weight moving to the heels. So far back, you could lift the toes, but you never actually do. The weight stays in heels. I just said that, but just make sure the weight's in the heels. Good, we touch the floor. It's a perch pose. Airplane wings, arms go back from there. And then two more like that. Chair pose, arms go up, inhale, breath. Good, exhale, airplane, perch pose, bow. Last one is chair pose, arms go up. And then exhale, bow, airplane wings. Your right leg, stork pose, lift the chest, lift the right leg up to sky. You'll flex the ankle under the knee. And then stay, or the challenge, start to straighten that right leg, hold it for 5. Good, squeeze the hamstring, 4. And 3. And 2, crescent lunge, big step forward. Readjusted stance, anything that you need to do here. About a hip width distance stance. The front knee stacked over the ankle. Good, from here, inhale, breath, reach the arms higher. It's a vertical twist, just open the arms to the right, and maybe take the gaze to the right hand. Now, this next part is going to get a little weird. It's going to be a little technical. You'll most likely have improper alignment, but that's okay. We just fix it when you're there. From here, I want you to keep the open arms, Step forward to a chair twist, but hip width distance between the feet. So your left foot steps forward in line with the right, feet in one line, knees in one line. From there, move the left hip back just to counter the twist. Good. Keep the hips, reach the right arm forward to meet the left. And then just slowly take the fingertips to the floor, knees stay bent. Right hand tense under the face. Lift the left arm to the sky as you start to straighten the left leg. So my right knee is bent, left leg straightens. I'm trying to stack the shoulders over this bottom hand. Good. Bend the knee, the fingertips, replace it. Lift the right arm, straighten the right leg. Good. Tent the fingertips down, drop the hands. To perch pose, airplane wings, arms go back. And then your right foot's just going to step to the back. It's a flying lunge. Just step back, torso stays the same. Choose to stay there or add the right arm, maybe both arms forward. Hold here for 5. And belly stronger as you do 4. And keep this for 3. 2, drop the hands. 3, leg down dog. Lift your front left leg up to the sky. And then bend the knee, open the hip, hold it there. Good. Inhale, left leg straightens. Left knee, left elbow, shift forward, try to touch it. Good. To 3, leg down dog, inhale, wrap up. Right side, same thing. Good. To 3, leg down dog, inhale, breath. Into the runner's lunge, need to nose step it through. And 10 hands, look forward, inhale. And then hips back, straighten the leg, exhale. Hold there. For the right hip, move forward, left hip back, pause. Good, listen close. Step forward, feet together. Just bend the knees, rise all the way up to stand. Inhale, breath, arms go up. And then exhale, forward fold to get back to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length. And vinyasa, plant the hands, step or hop, your choice, your route. So as I mentioned, the flow is gonna get a little weird. From the down dog with the second side, bring the feet to touch back on the mat. And then walk the hands all the way back to the feet as forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold, release. Good, chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms overhead. Weight to heels, belly turns on. Good, it's 3 times. Perch pose, airplane wings, arms go back. And then chair pose, arms go forward, inhale, breath. And 2 more, exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. Your left leg will lift. It's stork pose. Lift the chest, lift your left thigh up. From there, stay straight in the left leg. Hold it for 5. Keep it for 4. And for 3. And 2, crescent lunge, big step forward. Readjust the stance, anything that you need to find. And about a hip width distance stance, you'll keep this when we step forward. Inhale, retire. Vertical twist, open the arms to the left side. You might take the gaze left hand. You might also take the gaze forward since we are transitioning that way. So again, a little technical here. It's a hip width distance chair twist with the twist, open arm pro twist. So you just step the right foot forward in line with the left. If the feet are out of alignment, that's okay. Good. Bring your left foot forward to meet the right. And then just reach the hands to the floor, left fingertips down. Right arm goes high as you straighten the right leg, tilt. So my right leg is straight, left knee bent, right hand is lifted. We switch this out, bend the right knee, drop the right hand. Replace it, lift the left arm, straighten the left leg. Good, tent the fingertips down. And then perch pose, airplane wings, arms go back. From there, your left foot steps to the back, flying lunge. From there, stay airplane wings or add the left arm, maybe both arms forward, hold it for 5. And keep this 4. And 3. 2, drop the hands, 3, leg down dog. Your front leg comes up to the sky, right leg. And bend the knee, open the hip, hold. Good, inhale, right leg straightens. Right knee to right elbow, exhale, try to touch it. Good, inhale to get back. Left side, same thing. Good, inhale back. And then runner's lunge, knee to nose to step through. Good, you tie the fingertips, look forward, inhale. And then hips back, straighten that right leg, pause there. Good, step forward, knees bent. Then you look forward, just rise all the way up to stand, arms go high, inhale. Into forward fold, exhale to get back down to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the spine. Vinyasa, plant the hands, step or hop, your choice, your route. Round 2, it's a little different. We're gonna change things up. Most of it will be kind of the same. When you're ready, feet touch to the back of the mat, just walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale to fold. Good, chair pose, bend the knees, set it low, lift the arms. Good, perch pose, airplane wings, bow halfway, hold there. Stay or hover the right foot, kick the butt, hold it for 5. Good, really squeeze that hamstring, 4, and 3, and 2, stork pose, lift the chest, lift the right leg. Stay or straighten, hold it, 5. We're taking this to a flying lunge in 4, and 3, and 2, step forward, airplane wings from there, just bow. Good, stay or add the left arm, maybe both arms forward to hold it, 5. And keep this for 4, and for 3, and 2, warrior 3, take flight. Lift the left leg up, arms can go wherever you'd like. Mine are going back, but your choice, your challenge, 5. Good, we have it, 4, and 3, and 2, it's a stork pose, lift your left leg up through. Good, from there, stay or straighten the left leg, hold it for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, horse pose, big left step, heels in, toes out, you sit. So feet about a 45-degree angle each way. Really start to squeeze the shoulders behind you, broaden through the collarbones. Hold, and sway if you'd like. Good, from here, star pose, big stretch. Parallel your feet, and then interlace the hands behind the back, the right thumb on top. Start to chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale, breath, and then lead with the heart, exhale, take it down. Hands can stay low back or start to reach them overhead. I encourage reaching the hands, but if you need to keep them on the low back, that's okay. Broaden the collarbones. Stick out the head, if that makes sense. Good, hands to low back, then the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through the spine. And then just take this to the right leg, grab the right leg, pull. So you're just trying to get the torso as close to that right thigh as you can. Good, second side, take this over to the left. And then from this side, we'll add a twist. So the right hand's gonna stay on your left shin, ankle, foot. And can you lift the chest so the right arm is straight? And then add a twist, reaching that left arm to the sky. So I'm more pressing down on my right hand to find space between the hand and the foot rather than folding to this left leg. You'll drop the hands, walk it to the front, twisted lunge, runner's lunge to twisted lunge. So you'll set up the legs, feet about hip width distance stance, that right foot under the knee. When you're ready, that right arm lifts to the sky. And you might have a little bit of shorter stance here. And about hip width distance between the feet. And start to tense your left fingertips, belly engages. For vertical twist, start to turn on the belly, squeeze it, and then lift that torso up to the sky, just vertical twist. Good, this is back to that flow. So we took a really big detour there. Look forward, hip width distance stance, you're just gonna step that left foot forward, chair twist, hip width. Good, from there, the right arm goes forward to meet the left. Right fingertips to the floor, left arm to the sky as you straighten the left leg. So you're stacking the shoulders. From there, take the left hand around the low back, grab either the waistband or the inner thigh of that right leg. And then from there, can you start to move your right arm underneath the right leg, deep bend, so far that you could clasp the fingertips together. You can't get the fingers, just go for that half bind, hand on the floor. If you've got the full bind, you try to straighten both legs, just folding here. Good, bend both knees, release. I want you to take your right hand underneath the right heel. So you kind of scoop it up, move the right hand under. Look forward, it's a stork pose, keeping this arm. So my right arm is on the inside of my right leg, hugging that right foot in. It looks something like this if you need to see it. From here you stay, or maybe start to straighten the leg a little or a lot, a different bird of paradise. We're here for 5. Good, for 4. And for 3. And 2, it's a warrior 2, big step back the right foot, arms open out strong. From there, front palm flips, reverse the triangle, straighten the leg. And then 3-leg down dog, windmill hands frame the foot. It's the front leg up to the sky behind you.
Bend the knee, open the hip, stay, or wild thing, flip it over. The foot lands left, right, just kidding, right, left, just kidding. So your left foot was in the sky, right foot lands, left foot lands. Good, 3-leg down dog, lift the left leg back to sky, inhale, breath. To left knee, left elbow, shift forward, touch it, pause. Down to left wrist, and to the right wrist, right elbow. Listen close to right wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, lizard lunge, step outside. Good, half dragon, you'll drop the back knee. Shift it back, straighten the leg, stay inside your left leg. It's half splits, but in the side, inside. Stay there, full dragon, start to slide the leg forward a little bit, maybe a lot. Hips might find the floor, or you've got a gap between, that's okay. Now I like to bend my left knee a little bit just to keep the strength of the stretch in the thigh and not around the knee. We're here for 10. Also option, go deeper, forearms to the floor if you need to. 9. Good, we're here for 8. And for 7. And for 6. 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2, come back to the hands. From here, can you tuck the back toe, lift the right knee, and then just slide the hips back, 3-leg down dog, that left leg goes up to the sky. To runner's lunge, knee to nose, step it through. And then forward fold, step all the way forward. At the top, it's inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms reach overhead. And then forward fold, bend the knees, take it back down to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. And crow pose or vinyasa. Flatten the hands, knees to triceps, arm balance, or choose to skip it. And if you're taking that arm balance, weight is in the middle of the hand, so you're trying to distribute it evenly. 3 to 5 breaths. Then step or hop it back when you're ready. Chop. And find that same thing on the second side. And if you didn't believe it was getting weird, I told you. I tried to warn you. From the down dog, bring the feet to touch the back of the mat. And then walk the hands all the way back to the feet as forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold, release. Chair pose. Bend the knees, sit it low, weight in the heels, legs turn on. Good, perch pose, exhale, airplane wing bow, hold. Stay or hover the left foot, kick the butt. Left foot, kick the butt. Hold it for 5. And keep it 4. And for 3. And 2, stork pose, lift the left leg. Good, you'll stare, straighten the left leg, hold it for 5. And 4. And 3. 2, flying lunge, you step it forward, airplane wings as you do, big bow. From there, stay or add the right arm, maybe both arms forward, lift the chest as you do for 5. Good, grow longer, 4. And for 3. 2, warrior 3, take flight in that front leg. Arms can go back or forward, mine are back, you do whatever you want to, 5. 4. And for 3. And 2, stork pose, lift the right thigh up. And then stay or straighten it again, hold it 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, horse pose, big right step. Heels in, toes out, you squeeze the elbows behind you. Broaden the collarbones, sway here. Or just stay still. I prefer this way. Good, star pose, big stretch. Parallel the feet. Interlace behind the back of your left thumb on top. And chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale. And then exhale, take it down. Hands stay low back or reach them overhead, you choose. But again, broaden the collarbones. Move that grip to the sky. Get hands a little back on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. To the left leg, just grab the left leg, pull towards the left. So again, for this one, we're trying to get as close to the left thigh as we can. For the next one, it's a little different. Take this over to the right. Adding the twist, your left hand grabs the shin, ankle, floor, whatever you need to grab. Lift the chest, halfway lift, almost, but with a twist. And then lift the right arm. So my torso is away from the right leg for this one. Good. We take it to the front, drop the hand, walk it forward, twisted lunge. She'll face everything forward, drop the right hand, and then lift that left arm back to the sky. Cool. So shorten the stance a little bit. Intend the fingertips engage the torso. Imagine wearing a corset. For a vertical twist, bring it up. Maybe gaze to the left hand, and maybe to the right. And again, here's that awkward transition. We're keeping the arm, stepping to an open armchair twist hip width distance. So that right foot just steps forward in line with the left to keep the arms. Good. Let the fingertips go forward. Your left hand goes down. Tend the fingertips. Lift the right arm, straighten the right leg. Right leg is straight, right arm is high. Half bind, right hand comes around the low back, waistband or inner thigh. Stay here with a full deep bend in the knees to get that torso under the or in between the legs as much as you can. So you can wrap your left arm under the left leg to meet your right hand. If you got it, try to straighten both legs. Ooh, shoulders. Cool. We go for our weird bird of paradise. Release everything. That left hand or left arm stays inside the left leg. Pick up the left heel and then scoop it up from the outside. So again, I'm inside the leg. My hand scooping up from the outside, if that made sense. I look forward and lift it up. Bird of paradise variation. So I'm either holding my left leg or left heel on my foot, or if I want to challenge it, try to straighten the leg. It's awkward, it's weird, it's not a pose. We're here for 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, it's a soft step back, warrior 2. Foot steps back, then you open. Reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five the wall. And then 3 leg down dog. Windmill hands, frame the foot. It's your front right leg up to the sky behind you. To bend the knee, open the hips, stay, or your wild thing. Land the foot to the left side and feel the hips go as high as they can. 3 leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift the right leg. Listen close. We go right knee, right elbow, touch it, hold. Yeah, take it down to the right wrist. Left wrist. Left elbow. Back to the wrist. And to the right, go outside. Shoulder to lizard lunge, step out. Good. Drop the back knee. Half dragon, shift the hips back to straighten the front leg, but stay inside that front leg. Stay half dragon or go for full. We slide the leg forward a little or a lot. And again, I like to bend the knee. I found it a little bit better. You do whatever you need to do here. Regardless of the choice, you're in a dragon variation. We're here for 10. You're here for 9. And for 8. And 7. And for 6. And 5. 4. 3. And 2, back to hands. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. 3 leg down dog, slide the leg back up to the sky. And then runner's lunge, step in between the hands. Into forward fold, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Good, inhale, rise, flat back, arms reach overhead. And then forward fold, exhale, take it back to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, find length. And crow pose or vinyasa, plant the hands, knees to triceps, your final arm balance, or skip it. That's false, but just take it. Beautify breath, step or hop it back when you're ready. Cool. Once you do find that down dog, feel free to grab some water, take a child's pose. So a little bit about this flow. We're gonna do everything again. We're adding on a full bird of paradise. So again, if you need to see it, I'll show you right here. We're going for this kind of weird bind around the back, deep bend in the knees so I can wrap the arms around and try to find these fingers here. From there, if I've got it, I'll straighten the leg and then maybe keep this as I shift forward, look forward, lift this leg to the sky, bird of paradise. If you can't keep the leg, then your arm is still underneath. We reach on the other side of it, scoop up your heel and try to hold it like that. So bird of paradise variation, more accessible because it requires less shoulder mobility, flexibility. Does that make it any more fun? In my opinion, absolutely not. But, you know, we're here. Happy Monday, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I don't Flowstream on Mondays. Weird. So with that being said, let's get started. I'm back to downward facing dog. Your final time, round 3. And from the down dog, walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to chin, flatten spine. And then exhale, fold, release. Good. Chair pose, bend the knees, sit it low. Good. It's a perch pose. Exhale, airplane wings to bow. Stay or hover the right foot. Deeper challenge, high five the ceiling. The higher it goes, the more the chest lifts. Find a back bend here with the front or bottom knee bent. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Stork pose, lift the chest, lift the right leg. And then stay or straighten the right leg, hold it. 5. Good. 4, and 3, 2. Flying lunge, just step it forward. Airplane wings, you need to hold there. Good. Stay or add the left arm, maybe both arms forward, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. A bent leg warrior 3. Can you keep that right knee bent as you shift forward, lift the left leg? I like to bring the hands heart center. 5. Draw your press evenly through the bottom foot. 4, 3, 2. Stork pose, lift the chest, lift your left thigh. Stay or straighten the left leg, hold it. 5. Hold it. 4. And for 3. Left step. Heels in, toes out, you sit. Where did my music stop? Squeeze the shoulders behind you, lift the chest. Good. Star pose, big stretch. Parallel the feet, interlace behind the back once more. Your right thumb is on top. Chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale. And then exhale, take it down. Hands stay low back or reach them overhead. Hold here. And really try to reach that grip to the sky. Feel the shoulders open. This will help you in the bird of paradise. Good. Hands to low back on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. And then straight to the right leg, grab the right leg pull. Good. To the back leg, hold. Your right hand's gonna grab the shin, ankle, or foot. Lift the chest first, then lift your left arm to the sky, add this twist. With a straight right arm. Maybe that gaze lifts. Good. We're going to change this up a little bit. Take this forward, twisted lunge. Your left hand plants, right leg walks out to the side. So turn this into a lizard lunge with a twist. And then drop the right hand, drop the back knee, shift it back, straighten leg. Half dragon or full, slide it forward all the way as you can. Down to the hands or the forearms, you get to choose. You're here for 10. For 9. For 8. And 7. And for 6. And for 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2. Back to hands. And back toes tuck, knee lifts. It's 3-leg down dog. Lift the right leg up to sky behind you. And then bend the knee, open the hip, hold there, or your wild thing. Land the foot to the left. Lift the hips. Good. 3-leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift your right leg, inhale breath. Right knee, right elbow, hold it, or arm balance if you've got it. Hold it for 5. And keep it 4. And 3. And 2. 3-leg down dog, right leg lifts. To falling star, right knee, left elbow, side crow if you'd like to instead. 5. Good. Grow long, hold it 4. And for 3. And 2. Drop the hand, 3-leg down dog, your right leg comes up. Into runner's lunge, knee to nose, crescent lunge, step it through. Crescent lunge, lift the leg. Rise. So again, listen close on the inhale, breath, reach high. It's a vertical twist, open both arms to the right, hold there. It's a hip width distance, open armchair twist. You look forward, just step that left foot forward to meet the right. Yeah, then we're going to take this, changing it up. Inhale, palms go forward. And then second side, open to the left, hold there. Good, now keep the rotation of the hands. Drop the right fingertips to the floor. Start to straighten the left leg, right leg stays bent. Good, take your left hand around the low back. And full bind that right arm comes underneath the right thigh. You try to find the fingertips, interlace them or interlock them, and then straighten the right leg. So right knee's bent, bound. We're going for that bird of paradise. If you want to scoop up the right heel with the right hand, you do that. Otherwise, you just bend softly both knees. Look forward. Feel the weight move into your left leg. And then bird of paradise. You lift the chest. You lift the right thigh. Knee can stay bent, or you try to straighten it out. Hold it for 5. Good. Hold this for 4. And for 3. And 2, release the bind, stork pose variation. Into soft warrior 2. Step it back. Open it to the right. Reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high five the wall, hold there. And then back to twisted lunge. We'd windmill that right hand down to the floor and lift the left arm to the sky. Widen the distance out with that left foot. You're going for some side planks to finish. It's going to be a little bit tough, but you can do it, I promise. Side plank, step it back, keep the arms. Your right hand is down, left arm is up. You're on a side plank for 5. Good for 4. And for 3. 2, drop the left hand, lift the right arm up. We're doing this 3 times. Reach that right arm up to the sky, inhale breath. And then right arm reaches underneath the armpit, side crunch. Inhale, extend the arm up to the sky. Good, 2 more of those. Exhale, reach it under. Good, inhale, reach it up. And then last one, go under, exhale. Good, inhale, go up. And then drop the right forearm to the floor, forearm side plank, same thing. Shift it over. Left arm goes up to the sky, inhale breath. Exhale, you need underneath that arm, arch. Not arch, but under. Inhale, go up. And 2 more, exhale, go under. Inhale out. Exhale under. Inhale out. And then drop both forearms down to plank 10. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Walk it in, dolphin pose to finish 10. Keep with me. Down dog is an option if you need to. 9. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the knees, child's pose, or have a seat. Check it out. Oh, yeah, that was a side, for sure. So you know what's coming now, hopefully. I know I changed it up a little bit at the end, but everything else is going to stay the same because we just do the same thing adding on. So with that being said, back to down dog. No breaks. No, we don't have time for that. So downward facing dog. Last time, remind yourself of the intention that you set at the beginning of class. When you're ready, walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, fold, release. Good. Chair pose, bend the knees, sit it low. Lift the torso. Good. It's a perch pose. Exhale, airplane wings to bow. Stay or hover the left foot, kick the butt. Maybe high five the ceiling. As it goes up, you lift the chest as well. 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Stork pose, lift the chest, lift the left leg. And then stay or straighten the left leg, hold it. 5. Good. 4, and 3, and 2. Step it forward, airplane wings per airplane. And stay or add the right arm, maybe both arms forward, hold it. 5. And keep this for 4. And for 3, 2, bent leg warrior 3. Shift forward, shift forward, shift forward, lift the right leg. You can straighten it if you need to, but fight for the bent knee. 5. Good, you got it. 4, and 3, 2, stork pose, right leg lifts. Stay or straighten the right leg, hold it for 5. And try not to lean back. 4, and 3, and 2, horse pose, big right step, heels in, toes out. You squeeze the elbows behind you. Broaden collarbones, lift the chest. Good, star pose, big stretch. Parallel the feet. Interlace behind the back of your left thumb on top. And chase forward, lift chest, inhale. And then exhale, take it down. Hands reach over the head. Don't rest them on the back. You're better than that. But of course, you can do it if you really want to. Good. Hands to low back on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. And then grab the left leg, just pull close to that left thigh, hold. Good. To the right, we take the twist. Left hand finds the shin, ankle, foot. Lift the chest almost like a halfway lift, and then lift that right arm to the sky. But I'm pressing my left hand down so much that I can twist this right arm up. Get to the front, twisted lizard lunge. So drop that right hand. Left foot walks all the way out to the side. And then you'll drop the hand. Drop the back knee. Shift it back, half dragon hold. Half or full, start to slide that left leg forward a little or a lot. Maybe you drop to the forearms, maybe the floor. 10. And for 9. 8. For 7. And for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, back to hands. 3 leg down dog. You slide the left leg up to sky behind you. And then bend the knee, open the hip, hold there, or wild thing. Flip it over. Use the foot, lift the hips. And 3 leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift your left leg, inhale, breath. And then left knee, left elbow, hold it or arm balance. You get to choose. Hold it. 5. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. 3 leg down dog. Inhale. Left elbow, falling star. Kick it out. Right arm goes long. 5. 4. 3. 2. 3 leg down dog. Lift your left leg into a crescent lunge. Knee to nose. Step it through. And back toes tuck. You lift the arms when ready. Inhale to reach. Vertical twist, open left. Hip width distance, open arm, chair twist. You just shift forward, step the right foot forward, hip width. And then bring that left foot forward, left arm forward, right arm back, other twist. Good. Your left fingertips find the floor, right arm goes up. Straighten out the right leg as you do. Out of the bind, your right hand comes around the low back. Left arm underneath that left leg. Try to find the fingertips. Once you've got it, straighten the legs. If you're reaching for the fingertips, a towel can be a great thing to help you there. And I know I told you that like at the end of the class, so pro teacher right here. Okay. Bird of paradise. Your left hand might scoop up the left heel, or you keep the spine. I like to bend my right knee first. Start to take the gaze forward, and then try to lift that left leg. You stay with the B knee bent or straighten the leg. I'm going to keep it bent because I don't want to straighten it. 5. Hold it. 4. And 3. And 2. Soft release. And then big step back, warrior 2. Left foot lands. You open it out. Reverse the triangle. Straighten leg. High five the wall. And we take it home. Twisted lunge. Windmill that left hand down. Right arm goes to sky. Your final bit of core before we cool it down. Side plank, step it back. Right foot steps back. Any side plank. This one's just a normal hold. We're here for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Switch it over. Right hand down. Left arm up. This one's that little crunch. So the left arm goes up to the sky. Inhale, breath. Left arm reaches under your right armpit. Reach in there. Inhale takes you up. 2 more. Exhale goes under. Inhale out. And then last one, exhale. Good. Inhale out. Left arm drops to the floor. We switch it over. Same thing. Switch it over. Switch it over. Right arm up. Inhale, breath. Reach it underneath the exhale. Good. Inhale, go out. Exhale under. Good, inhale out. Last one, exhale. Inhale. Both arms down, hold the plank. 10 for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk it in, dolphin pose. Last 10 seconds, anything but a break. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're done. Drop the knees. Child's pose. Have a seat. Anything you need to do. That one hurt my arms. Not hurt. Well, I mean, hurt obviously, but like my arms are tired, man. Cool. So we're going to skip this song, the rest of the songs, going into that Dua Lipa song, which is called Homesick. So you're skipping 2 songs, Sleepwalking, Intrinsic, and Alone. So 3 really. Go to Homesick, Dua Lipa, 3, 2, 1, go. Half pigeon. I'm gonna grab water while you dip there, but half pigeon on the right side. Your right knee comes to right ankle. Right knee to right wrist, just kidding. Ankle towards the left wrist. Hips as even as you can. Stay on the hands or go deeper to forearms, maybe the floor. You made it. Good job. Options stay. If you get a variation twist or back bend, feel free to add it in. Anything that you want to do in these last few final moments of this side. Cool. Switch sides. Back to downward facing dog or any other route to get to that second side that you need to. Step, hop, float, crawl, cry, whatever works. Just find your half pigeon on the left. If you get a twist or any variation, twist or back bend, anything you want to add it in. Cool. As you're ready, downward facing dog. Plant the hands, step it back. Last down dog of the night. Take some time from there, shake it out, walk it out, anything that you need to do. And then we'll set up camel pose. From there, you'll drop the knees to the floor. And toes can be tucked or flat. You'll come to stand on the knees. 2 sets of camel. We'll take the hands to the back to your pockets. Fingers pointing down, elbows hugging in, so you're broadening through the collarbone. So similar sensation we've done throughout the day. And start to press hips forward, squeeze the glutes, turn them on, and then start to lean this back.
Now, if you want to go for the heels right away for the first one, you can. If you want to stay on the butt, you can. For this one, we're only here for 5. But again, you're squeezing the hips, pressing them forward for 4. I'm trying to lift the hips up for 3 and 2. Slowly bring it up and just have a seat. So when we're going for this back bend, camel pose especially, a lot of times the back bends we want to lean back because that's essentially what we're doing. But I talk about this a lot, that the more we lean back, the more we tend to collapse into our back. And you'll hear that a lot in yoga, collapse into the back. And what does that exactly mean? You're collapsing on the spine. So this time when you go for it, as much as you want to lean back, I want you to focus on pressing the front side forward and up. So it's less about how far I can lean back, but more how I can press from the knees all the way up to my collarbones forward. And as much as I can forward press that, then I can start to lean back, and that just creates space. So we're engaging through the front side of the body instead of the back side. Try it out. So hands come back in your pockets. You might go for the ankles this time, but again, squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, turn them on, and then start to press everything forward. Ankle grab if you'd like to. Your shoulders should be flexible enough for it. If you're, oh God, I've not done this in a long time. Over here. So again, as you're leaning back, you're still pressing everything forward. 5. And for 4. And for 3. And for 2. Charge the legs, slowly bring it back up. Good. Traditional child's pose. Hands to the floor first. Knees together, feet together. Send to the heels, and then reach the arms back. Palms along the sides. Just kind of reverse and counter pose that back bend that we just did. Good. Using hands next to the knees for support. Roll up to sit. Shift the hips over to either side. Swing both legs forward. Scoot forward if you'd like to. Once the legs are forward, cross your right leg over the left. Left leg can stay straight or bend in as well. We're going for that supine twist. Not supine twist, but seated twist. Right hand behind you. Left arm up, inhale, breath. And then elbow us to the thigh, you'll twist to the right. Take every inhale, breath, grow long, reach out of the spine. Every exhale, a little deeper into the twist. Taking this to the second side, just untwist. Right hand stay, left hand leans back. Lean back, uncross, recross the leg. So the other one is on top, your left ankle. Left hand stays, the right arm goes up, inhale, breath. And then elbow out to the thigh, we'll twist to the left. Same thing, every inhale, breath, grow longer. Every exhale, a little deeper into this twist. Good, untwist. Lean back just to uncross the legs, soles of feet come together, toddler pose. Grab the ankles, big toes, sides of feet, anything you want to grab. Use the grip to lift chest, and then exhale. Use the same grip to pull down, or just start to take the hands forward as you crawl. Of course, you can also press the elbows into the thighs to open up them a little deeper, but that's more of a choice, not required. It's not required. Slowly bring it back up. Hands outside knees, bring the knees together. Scoot forward if you still need to. Reach the arms forward, roll down to line or back. From there, if you go hip width distance, mat width distance if you prefer.
Windshield wiper the legs, just move the knees back and forth. No specific rhythm or cadence, whatever feels good in the hips, the low back, and anything else. Now you've done a fair amount of twisting today. I'm not going to give you a supine twisty end, but if you'd like one in sub of this next pose, I encourage it. Next time these are on the left side, I don't encourage it. If you want to do it instead, that's what I mean. I would obviously encourage this pose that we're doing, but drop the knees to the left side. From there, take your left ankle onto the right thigh. If that's too much, just keep the ankle off. And if you do want to go for that supine twist, your right knee twisting over to left, that's your cue. Uncross the ankle. Bring knee center, take it all the way over to the right. Same thing. From there, the right ankle on the left thigh. If that's too much, you just skip the ankle. Uncross the ankle. Bring knee center. And then happy baby, bring the knees to the chest. Reach in between the knees, grab the ankles, big toes, sides of feet, whatever you need to grab. Stay here, so if you'd like, find some movement. And these are your last two final moments of class. Feel free to stay here. Happy baby is where we're at, but you might take a plow pose, shoulder stand instead. Another back bend, another twist, anything here in these last few final moments that you need. If your body's good to go, we take a Supta Baddha Konasana together. Soles of feet come together, and then you drop them to the floor. Form that diamond shape. From there, hands wherever, or the right hand on the belly, left on the heart. Of course, if that's too much on the low back, you can switch it with the knees on the inside, feet on the outside, so kind of like a reverse diamond, not even a diamond shape in any part of the way, but I'll call it a reverse diamond. And likewise, if neither of those options suit you, you can feel free to go just to Shavasana straight away. Now, if you're listening with me on Spotify and you skipped the song when I told you to skip, you should be about ending with our ending song. It's about 3 to 4 minutes, I believe. I encourage you to stay for its entirety. Stay as long as you can. Enjoy your time, enjoy your space, enjoy everything we did, and allow it to sink into the body. But of course, you're on your own from here, so you're more than welcome to stay as little or as long as you like. With that being said, once again, my name is Bobby. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever part of the day you're in. If you're with me on live, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're not, maybe next time. With that being said, once again, my name is Bobby. I think I just said that, but you know what it is. Very, very bottom of my heart. Namaste.